everybody. Dale and I are in the studios today for another round of Bless Your Heart, a Christmas edition, if you will. We're excited to chit-chat and let you know what's been going on. Let's get started.
First thing we're going to talk about, of course, is the drink of the week presented by Hardt Vodka. And today's drink is the Jolly Juice or the Apple Ginger Punch.
Jolly Juice sounds great.
Yeah.
What's in it?
2 ounces of Hardt Vodka. It's got 3 ounces of Red Bull, Fiji, apple, and ginger.
Yum.
And then an ounce of cranberry juice and a little Prosecco and some apple slices or cranberries.
That's delicious. It tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Tastes amazing.
Wow.
It's good. And it'll jack you up with that Red Bull in there. Visit HighRockVodka.com to find a bottle near you. There's a locator on the site to help you. Drink responsibly, and you must be 21 or over. Have some fun this holiday season. Hopefully, you got a bottle of High Rock vodka in the kitchen when you're celebrating. So, anyhow, a lot of life updates, and I got a good one. I can hold on to it for a minute.
You can hold on to it. My brain is scrambled at the moment.
Okay.
My whole life feels like a scrambled mess.
This is a tough part of the year for you.
It is. It's like the Super Bowl for moms is coming up. It's like my best analogy for it. Like the build up is happening. Every single day is important.
Yep.
I feel like you shop until the very last second. Mm-hmm. There's always somebody you forgot. There's always something messing up your wrapping.
That's a great analogy. So like the two kids are like the two teams that are going to play the game. And like the game, they're going to play the game. The game's going to happen however that happens. And you got to organize the halftime show and all the other.
Yeah. I feel like the two sides of the family are more like the two teams. Because like that more encompasses like all the players and all the things. And there's all kinds of crap happening. Sideline shows.
Yeah, you got the mom's side and the dad's side.
Yes.
And I don't have any of that. I'm just.
Oh, no. He's just hanging out playing his video games.
Yeah.
Whenever TJ advances the league, he's like, oh, got to go do my thing.
Well, we are the national champions. UNC Tar Heels.
Oh, You switched teams?
Yeah, I did. I got hired up. Now
Somebody's reversing.
Two seasons.
Can y'all hear that?
It took me forever to take Charlotte to the national championship and win it. 2 seasons into this new game.
Yeah.
I beat TJ to the Natty. He's not even been there yet. So I'm like better. At this point, I am better than TJ. Yeah, no argument.
I'm not gonna.
I love it.
I like it when you beat TJ.
Yeah.
Especially since he's like running the schedule now in both of our houses with this game.
All of a sudden, he's not. He tells me yesterday. He's like, I just don't like playing this game as much as I did last year.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
because it's not as fun when you're not winning.
You're not just destroying everybody. So,
what's your nugget? Do you want to talk about it?
Well, I was wanting to go on about our plans for Christmas. So, Amy's analogy about being her Super Bowl, it's true. I want to give you all your flowers, man. You work so hard. You go around, months in advance, start, buying up all these little neat.
Buying up. She's just buying up everything.
No.
He's not wrong.
Let me make sure I get this out so people don't take the wrong way. The things like when the girls come downstairs for Christmas, there's a little display for each one. They've got their little Christmas, right? And it's like they got their little nails and their little makeup kits and all the things. And it's all these little small things that just add up into this really great experience for our girls for Christmas. And my family didn't do this. I had these Christmases when I was really little, but then they stopped. And
they're still really little, so let's just keep that in mind. But yeah, I hear it. Keep going.
I'm just saying, like, they get a genuine, legit Christmas.
Yeah.
And I think that, I remember having a couple of those, and then my life changed when my parents divorced. And Dad's Christmases sucked. They didn't know how to make a fun Christmas. Yeah. And, no disrespect
they were the fun
to
police.
anyone that was in the house during that period of time. But moms were great. She's over the top. Like I'd go to her house in Norfolk, Virginia, 6 hours away, and she'd have me a basketball goal in her living room. And I'm like, how am I getting this back to North Carolina? But
she wasn't worried about that either.
No. But Amy works really hard. A lot of thought goes into it. A lot of wrapping. That's just for our family. On the other side, we're going to go to Texas for a couple of days. She's got to make sure that all of the people that are supposed to get gifts and all the kids and grandkids and cousins and all that.
Yeah, there's kids everywhere. There's kids galore on both sides of the family.
And so, like, that gives me anxiety. Like, I couldn't do it without, like, a big binder notepad with, like, everybody's age and everybody what they like and don't like. Like, I could not I don't know how you...
Well, I don't have a notepad. I used to do that, but now I can read, so I keep it on my phone.
But even just for your family.
Yeah, no, I do. So here's the thing. Like, it's pretty easy with both sides, and the reason why is because all the kids are relatively close in the same age, and like on my side of the family, there's a ton of little girls, so like they all want the same thing anyway. So Katie and Lacey and I, like, we kind of organize our thoughts on like what we're gonna avoid.
Yeah.
Like we're not doing fingernails and makeup and all that junk this year, because we're tired of finding them stuck to the floor and all that.
Those little stick-on fingernails.
Yeah, so we kind of just coordinate who's getting what. And then, the size run is like we have 3 all the way up to 9 every year. There's a girl, 3 to 9. And then we have some teenagers. So it's pretty easy. But yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to wrap.
Easy.
And
doesn't sound easy, does it?
Sounds hard.
Like
making it special is not that hard because, like, I don't know. I feel like as long as you just get one thing right, they're super excited. They're at that age too where like bulk is more exciting than like a special expensive present.
Yeah.
Whereas on Dale's side of the family, the kids are older, so like you have to be. That's harder for me because you have to be far more thoughtful, and they're at that age too where like they can buy things too for themselves. So it's a little harder for me on that side.
Amy shops for my nieces, my nephew, everyone.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
Everyone. There's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So we've got stuff laid out everywhere.
So this is a busy time of year.
Yeah. I will say Dale's very good at wrapping presents. So if I'm organized enough and I have the boxes taped up and the kids are not around, then he will sit there and like wrap the hell out of some presents.
I don't mind helping.
Very meticulous. But at this point, Nicole wants to help. She has been up my tail in that, like, I have a space set up for like a wrapping station basically. And she's in there just wanting to help. And I love that she wants to help, but I'm not organized enough to guide her. Like, I'm not a delegator. Like, I just want to do it and move on. So I've been trying to like let her play and help me with the tape and help me with the tags because she's writing her name. She can write things now. But she's going in there in between our sessions and just using up all the bags and Sharpieing all over and writing her name or all of her classmates' names all over the gift bags. I'm like, dang it, now I got to go buy more crap because my gift bags have been used up. And she's taking them and shopping around the house and putting whatever she wants in them.
Yeah, Nicole's been pushing the buttons here
Last
lately.
night, I had just finished wrapping for the evening and put all my stuff away. And I look into the foyer and both girls are underneath the Christmas tree pulling all the gifts out and making like a choo-choo train thing out of them. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, those are freshly wrapped gifts. Put them back. I mean, at one point, somebody's going to start opening them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't rest. I can't relax. There's
so
chaos
funny.
at all moments. Until they go to bed, it's chaotic.
It's so funny because I look over there and both of them are like they surrounded themselves by presents and they're sitting there like they're driving a car or something. I don't know. They built this thing around them, and we weren't paying attention. And we glance over and we're like, Amy pops up. She's like, "What are y'all doing?" I'm like, "What are y'all doing?" And I see and Isla jumps up and goes, "I didn't do it.
I didn't do it." I'm like,
I didn't
wait
do it.
I
didn't do it.
You're the train conductor. I could
I'm
see
like, wait,
you
were just
shooting.
like, you were like driving.
Yeah, you were driving this train.
She's like, I didn't do it. She did it.
Yeah, she's all worried about getting in trouble.
Yeah. So I don't. This is gonna be a lot.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
everybody.
I'll buckle in.
This is a little bit of a mind. This will be a little.
Is this a wordy story? Is
This
what
will be
you're
a
trying
little
to say?
wordy story. A little bit of a maze.
Don't fall asleep. Grab your cocktail.
Hopefully, I'm not boring. Hopefully, I'm not boring you to tears. So the other day, Nationwide, who I still work with, Nationwide Insurance, they had me go out to this drag strip in Charlotte and work with this company called Brakes, and they teach young kids about distracted driving. It's a really cool course. Something I'll probably send my girls to go do. And I was thinking, I can go do this, anytime I'm going to go do an event or talk about a product or a service, I try to figure out whether I can really connect to it, relate to it, so I can kind of tell a story that's genuine. And so I was like, I was distracted one day driving down the road on Christmas and flipped my pickup truck. And so I can definitely speak to the dangers of distracted driving.
What were you doing? Because you didn't have a cell phone
I'll
then.
tell you. And so I'm doing this appearance for Nationwide, and all that went great. And then we left, and like later on, either that day or the next day, I think, I'm in the car with Nicole going through a 4-way stop sign right up here at the business park entrance. 4-way stop sign. And I get up to the stop sign and stop, and I see a car coming toward the from the right, and I'm like, well, they got to stop, so I'm going to cruise on over through the 4-way. And as soon as I get to the center of the 4-way, I look, and they ain't slowing down. They're going 45 miles an hour, and they're headed right at me. And I floored it, and I drove to the left to get away from them to create more distance between me and them. And they just missed the back bumper of the truck. And they never stopped. They never even saw me. I never locked eyes with the person in the car. I was so mad I wanted to get out and beat somebody's ass. But, you get real mad in those moments when somebody does something that's really stupid and you just kind of get mad. But I wanted to argue or holler at somebody, and which I was kind of surprised by that reaction. But we drive on through. I was on the phone with Mike Davis, and I'm having a full conversation with him, and he has no idea that none of that happened. And so...
Also, Nicole's in the back seat?
Nicole's in the car. And so, I'm in my truck. I don't know how bad that would have been. It'd have been bad for the car, but it probably just spun us around. But I was like, holy moly. I had the distracted driver appearance with Nationwide, and then this happened. Like, it's the universe sort of telling me that I might need to, look at myself a little bit in the mirror and say, hey, are you maybe on your phone a little bit too much? Are you looking around doing you shouldn't be doing while you're driving down the road? So that was, sometimes when things like that happen, I think it's a sign telling me that I need to do some
Look
checks,
inward.
do some checks and balances.
So what happened when you were in your truck?
So, I thought about that truck that I flipped. So my dad was alive. So this is like in the mid 90s. Actually, it's probably like 94. I had a brand new extended cab S10 pickup truck that I had just financed for 5 years. I was paying $100 a month. I'd financed it. So I was like, wait, I can pay less if I just finance it for longer? Like $100 a month? That's affordable. I was making like $300 a month, a week or whatever at changing oil at the dealership. And so I financed this truck. I'm doing some payments, and I've got it for I've had this truck for like 3 months, 2 months. I'm happy. Kelly gets me, we go to Dad's to Christmas morning, opens the presents. Kelly gets me a CD adapter, tape adapter for my S10. And then later, we're supposed to go to Mamaw's in Kannapolis for the family gathering, the Hardt family gathering. So I'm driving myself to Kannapolis up Highway 3, and I've got my CD player, and I got my tape adapter, and I'm rocking out. And I look over to change the CD, and I drove that truck right off the side of the road and hit a driveway culvert, which is a pipe in the ground, and I barrel rolled 5 to 7 times. I barrel rolled a lot. Crushed the roof of this truck down. The mirror was in the stereo. Like the mirror and the stereo were touching. The roof was crushed down on top of the steering wheel, and this thing flipped crazy. Luckily, I didn't have any injuries except all my knuckles were busted because I had my hand on the steering wheel, and when it rolled over, it mashed the steering wheel and the windshield and my hands in there in a sandwich. And so I get out of the truck. It lands right upright. It's missing a wheel. One of the wheels broke off the back. And there was only one car coming at me when I started flipping. There was a car driving toward me. I get out, they're stopped in the middle of the road, and they're like jaw on the floor, and it's
Terrified.
a couple.
Yeah.
And I walk up, and I'm like, I need to borrow a cell phone. I don't have a phone. I got a pager maybe, but I mean, this is before like having a cell phone. And I was like, do y'all have a cell phone? They were like, no. And they were like, man, you were flipping. And they were just in awe. They were like, you were just flipping so much. And so I'm standing there, and honestly, it took a few minutes for some more cars to pull up. But in this, I don't know if they stopped or stayed, but they told me in this little brief period of time, I learned that they had just gotten engaged that morning. And I was like, man, I said, thanks, appreciate y'all, stopping, checking on me, making sure I was okay. They were like, you okay? You all right? So I go to this other car, and I said, can I borrow a phone? And the lady's like, you need to sit down. You're in shock. I was like, I mean, I drive.
The last thing I need is your sass, lady. Just give me your phone.
I drive street stocks and destroy the hell out of that thing every weekend. So I've been in plenty of crashes at this point. And so finally I get to a car that had a phone, and I call my dad, and he's at Mama's, and they're all there. And I'm like, Dad, I flipped my truck. I'm on the highway. He's like, all right, I'm coming that way. And he goes by, drives by me to get to the farm, which is about 3 miles away, gets the flatbed pickup truck, drives back, and the state trooper is there at that point. And Dad's like, we're going to put it on this flatbed and haul it out of here. So we did all the paperwork or whatever and take the truck to the farm, and that was that.
Did he yell at you?
No. He flipped his car when he was 18. I thought he was going to chew my ass. So we get in the truck, and we're driving the flatbed to the farm. And I'm sitting there waiting on him to tell me what a dummy I am or something, right? He goes, well, you all right? You ain't hurt? I was like, no, just nothing really. He's like, man. He just started laughing. And I was like, what's so funny? He goes, man, I flipped my car when I was 18. He's like, just glad you're all right. It was just not a big deal.
That's wild.
Yeah,
my dad would have ripped me up one side and down the other.
Well,
especially if he found out he realized I was okay, then he really would have let me have it. You know what I mean?
You know that the house next to Sonny is a rental of ours, and there's a boy that's going to move into it that Sonny knows in Austin. It's Austin's friend.
Yeah.
That boy is the son of that couple.
Oh, no way. That's cool. Speaking of the universe, right? Just showing you things.
Yes.
That's also a quick reminder to not be distracted in your car. There's a lot of Easter eggs showing you the
I don't
same
know
thing.
their names. Hadn't seen them since that day.
Oh, wild. You're going to see them I bet at this point.
I can't wait. I'd love to hear their version of what they saw.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear that too. Hopefully it aligns.
Yeah. So they went on, got married, and had a son who became friends with Sonny's son, Austin, we all in this family.
And now they're
That's
moving.
crazy.
The kids are moving out the gate.
So what are the odds of that?
Make sure I'm more mindful, especially with the kids in the car and stuff, right? Not trying to
DJ.
DJ or
call.
Pick the phone up and call somebody.
We've talked about that too. He's always on his phone in the truck. He has to be on the phone calling someone.
Listen,
last night he called me 3 different times in the car on the way home.
Well, I do
from dance lessons.
Now to be fair, listen, I'm not perfect. To everybody out there, yes, I mess up and I do on my phone when I'm driving. I shouldn't do it. I can be honest and admit that. But most of the time, I get in the truck. I plug it in, I open it up. So you can't talk to Siri, and my phone's set up where you can't talk to Siri unless the phone is open. And so I set it in the floorboard, and I usually Siri every time when I'm calling somebody, I Siri.
Yes, you're not looking down playing on your phone.
Yeah, I don't do that, but there are times when I might when I'm not looking at the road, right? Like I should be. So I know everybody's probably a little guilty of that. But I feel like something's telling me man, you better get your ass in gear.
Yeah. Public service announcement.
There's another bit of nugget.
Uh-oh.
That Amy, I told Amy I didn't want to do this.
What? Oh, the thing you ate? All right.
I did not want to do this.
It is no secret this man
I don't want to do this.
Can
I just make sure that everybody's aware
Hush it.
When this went down, I said, we ain't put on the show. She said,
This
"Oh,
is one
yeah."
of those universal moments where I'm thinking God put this in my lap for this reason.
Yeah.
He's always in the kitchen, especially this time of year. Like he's just pacing around the island looking for snacks. And so much so that like even like the stuff I prepared for Christmas dinners, like the charcuterie board we always make, I like collect, pile, and like put things in the pantry. Or sometimes I like hide them or try to hide them so that he does not eat them because he's always in the pantry.
You know
So
those
if he
little
goes in-
balls of cheese with the
The almonds all over him, yeah.
If
there-
she puts one
there
of them
were
in the
two.
fridge,
And now there are not any.
there were two. There's one left.
Oh, there is one in there?
I saw it.
I'm like, we're going to Texas as soon as we get back. We have more family coming over. I have to be prepared
Oh
before
man,
we
those
leave.
things are good.
And Dale's just eating all in the kitchen. I didn't even go to the grocery store this week because I did not want to give you more ammo. So he's in the kitchen and I'm sitting on the couch. The kids just gone to bed. And he comes to the couch with a little tiny cup of ice cream. And he's eaten a couple bites. And I look at him, I'm like,
I ate one bite.
he's like, this is pretty good. I'm
No,
like, that's
I did
for
not.
dogs.
I did not say this is pretty good.
You were smacking on it.
I did not. I took one bite and I was like, this is weird.
I was like, that's for dogs. It had doggy pup cup written on the side of it. It was dog ice cream I had gotten for Gus.
Gosh.
It's dog ice cream.
You had a pup cup.
So Dale ate dog food. And in that moment too, I'm thinking, why did I say anything? He would have kept eating it, and I
Oh,
could have
probably
just let it
would've.
happen.
It was terrible.
It's just
I
probably
doubt I'd have finished it.
it probably didn't have any sugar in it. It was just like peanut butter and milk.
It's so. I mean, why?
But that's
is
how
there,
desperate he gets. He's
why
like,
is there-
I got to have something.
Well, I went
sweet.
in there and I'm like, I saw them in there. It's got Ben and Jerry's or whatever, and it's got a brand name on it. And I'm like, I saw it in there. I'm like, oh, little cups of ice cream. That's cool for the girls, I imagine.
But I'm gonna eat it anyway.
And I try not to eat it. And then, a couple days go by. I'm like, yeah, their kids are in bed. I'm going to have one of them little cups of ice cream. And it's, it's just a little cup. Can't be that many calories. And so I go grab one.
How many calories did it have? Did
I
you
don't know. I open it up. I dig out a little spoonful and I take a bite. And I'm like, strange. And I look at it and I'm standing with her at the couch. I'm like, what? This is weird. Just tasted weird. And she's like, that's for the dog. I was like, I'm caught. Right?
This is one of those things he would have let slide by, like he never told me about.
Never told her.
But he didn't have a choice. He was standing right in front of me.
I want to throw out. It's in our freezer. That's for the humans.
We don't have a dog fridge.
We do have a dog freezer.
Gus doesn't have his own fridge.
We have a freezer where all his dog food used to be. He does have his own freezer.
What's in there now?
Nothing.
Popsicles and things. You moved
No.
some stuff in there.
Did I? I've never looked in there since we got rid of the frozen
You put
dog
things
food.
in there.
I'm just saying he's got a place for his
All
own.
your good is probably hiding in the
if
dog
it's
fridge.
in the refrigerator or the freezer, that's for the humans. I don't put who's putting the dog food in the human fridge.
Well, most people don't have a dog fridge. Like the fridge is the fridge, the freezer is
But
the
is
freezer.
the fridge for the dogs? Are you putting, if you had a cat or a dog, you putting any of that in your own refrigerator or freezer?
I would put,
Yes.
yeah, you put, if
Really?
you have
Yes.
cat food, if it needs
'Cause
to
it's
be.
I don't
one
know.
you're
Something
using.
about that feels. I don't want their food and my food that close.
Well, you got to read the labels, Ralph. This is
For
really,
this,
this is
for
your
this,
fault.
for this very reason.
It said doggy on it.
Does it? Yeah, let's say. Does it say pup
Plain
cup
and
on it?
clear.
I mean-
doggy.
If it isn't a milk bone, I'm not going to look at it and go, is that for dogs or humans? I mean, I'll look at a milk bone and know right away I don't need to eat that.
Oh my God, you're a piece of work. I
But
feel like
some stuff you look at it and you're like, I could accidentally eat that.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, that
doggy-
looks like bacon.
like
I
the
mean,
doggy jerky.
It looks like it looks like jerky.
Yeah.
Maybe Dale's
Don't
stocking
get that too close to
Maybe
the human
Dale's
food.
stocking and Gus's
Some people like
stocking.
me are going to make a mistake.
are going to be right next to each other this year. You're just going to have to guess. I'm not going to put a tag on it. You're going to have to guess which stocking is yours or Gus's by in it.
Well, they all look the same.
Might be a fun game for us to do.
The dog food or not?
Is it dog food or Dale food? Dale or dog food?
I'm going to tell you right now, them dogs, they ought to be raising hell about how that ice cream tastes. I mean, they ought to be mad. No No damn dog wants that.
Yeah, they
It was
do.
that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, surely. Now I want to taste it.
Go for it.
Yeah, gosh.
If it's too good, on the floor. They can't taste that good. It messes
Wait,
their
when it-
bellies up.
If it's too good, on the floor.
Yeah,
You mean
if it's got ingredients in it that make it taste too good, then it'll end up.
then they're like,
pooping on the
man,
floor."
this on the floor. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, I don't know if the
Make
thought
sure that
process
dog
works
food-
quite like yours,
Make
but
sure that dog food ain't too good. Mother it on the floor.
oh my God. See what I mean? He needs to get out of my house. Just him and Nicole both out of the house.
Did your dog on the floor? How good is that dog food? Probably too good.
Ugh, I got nothing.
Can't help it. This is a good drink.
Everybody try out the High Rock Red Bull combo.
Dirty Mo's holiday collection is here.
We have got ugly Christmas sweaters, some Christmas sweatshirts, plus fun gift items like, bless your heart, aprons, blankets, a live puzzle, and wrapping paper.
All right, if you want to check it all out, go to shop.dirtymomedia.com.
I got another Christmas thing that we don't agree on. So years ago, it's probably been 2 or 3 years ago at least, Isla sees a car riding by with antlers on it.
Oh,
And she's like, Mom, there's a car that looks like a reindeer. How did they do that? I'm like, oh, there's these little kits you can buy. No big deal. I
don't
get
you
a
love
kit.
how innocent kids are? How do they do that?
How'd they do that? And she's so young. I don't even know if Nicole was up and walking in it. Like it's been a while. So I get the antlers, of course, to please this tiny little human being. And I put them on my car, and I didn't put the nose on because it has wire. And I'm like, I ain't scratching up the car. I'm not going to worry about the nose, but I did the antlers. And Dale comes home and he's like, what the is that? He goes, there's a couple things I can put up with, but that's not happening. We are not going to be those people that run around town with antlers all over our car.
I didn't
And
know
so
the
I
kids were
shamefully took them off
into it.
and hid them from Isla, and she was so sad.
Oh,
And I blamed it on Dale, of course, because it was the reason. But I found him the other day because I didn't throw him out. And I have noticed since Dale accosted me for my antlers how many people decorate their cars for Christmas. And so I want to know, what's the threshold? Are we allowed to put wreaths on the front of our trucks? Are we allowed to, I saw yesterday this lady had elf feet hanging out of the back of her hatch, flipping around
That's
as
kind of funny.
the car was going.
there was a car when I took Isla to dance yesterday. There was a car in the red light, covered in lights.
Oh,
It looked good.
really?
Yeah. So
Real Christmas lights?
yeah, this was not the Christmas lights you're thinking that wrap around a tree. Something about these lights
Were they
were
magnetic?
really bright and almost a neon. And so on this black it was just a little black standard sedan. I'm telling you, it looked really good. I was like, you ever been in a room where they have the black light carpet where the flakes?
Yeah.
It just
Like
looked just
that?
like that.
Okay.
It was so good.
So it gave you an 80s vibe, and that's why you liked it, or 90s
Yeah.
vibe?
Maybe it's like a 90s club, like the floor of a 90s club.
So it didn't have Christmas vibes at all.
Yeah.
Well,
it wasn't
it
even
was
Christmas
strip
lights.
club,
It was just
and that's
LED.
why you
did
liked
have
it.
Christmas vibes.
I've
This
seen
time of year.
I've seen the big magnetic decals with the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And Sonny used to put an actual Christmas tree on the top of his old car. You remember?
Yes. Drive around.
Yeah,
for the
just
whole
drive
month.
around town, and it had ornaments and stuff on it. It would cover the whole top of the car. So it's not just me.
I think that's fine. Do whatever. I didn't know the kids asked about that. I thought you were just I'm one of those. I'm one of those
people pleasers.
one of those peoples that's. I'm like, Amy. This ain't Amy.
What judgment?
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Wait.
You do all kinds of weird stuff to your cars.
I know. I think I'm perfect?
But why are you so judgy?
Hey, dog.
Because I'm imperfect.
Why are you judging me?
You.
I had never in
Wait a
my life put stuff like that on my
I know.
car. We have a 3-year-old. Of course I'm not doing it for myself.
I thought you were.
Oh my God.
What the hell? I didn't know the conversation happened with the kid.
Yes, you did. We just heavily discussed it in that moment.
I know, but I didn't know when I saw it initially. When you pull in, I'm like, what is Amy doing? This ain't her.
You're like, who did I marry? Oh no. Bait and switch.
Something's happened.
Something's happened to her.
Yeah, something's
cry for
happened to
help.
her.
She's been switched. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put them on your truck.
Yeah. What's the profane playlist?
So we're riding down to the beach for Thanksgiving. It's like extra heavy traffic. It takes us like 5 hours. It should take us 3.5. It takes us 5 hours. And the kids have their headphones on. They're on and off, you know. Dale, because they have their headphones on, just takes it free reign to play whatever he wants on the radio. So he's like going through this playlist that I hadn't heard before, or maybe you're just like letting Spotify do its thing. I don't know. But all of a sudden it's like 90s rap, and there's, you know, all the greatest words that we grew up listening to. And like Nicole's in the back seat, and she's not the kid that you can tell her to quit saying something and she'll just quit saying it. So like if the P word comes out or MF comes out, she's going to use it. And so I like start listening to because he's not got it up too loud for once. And I'm listening to the music and I'm like, you think we should turn this down? Like I'm hesitant to say anything about the music anyway, because I'm like going to get that, like it's my radio. I'm like, do you think maybe we should turn this down? And I turn around and they've both got their headphones on. So it's like not that big of a deal, but I don't know how loud whatever they're doing is happening in their ears also. Like, well, I don't know what they can hear and what they can't hear. The actual playlist is so profane that like, and he doesn't care. I'm like, he's willing to risk it at all times with his music. I'm like, I don't know where the breaks are here. Like, what am I allowed to say?
Yeah.
Where do we stop this? It's not repairable at this point, the music he was playing. You don't even remember, do you?
Mm-mm. I know when Amy's mad at me. There's men in the room. We're all been in relationships, many different kinds. Some are married. I'm married.
We've all been in relationships, many different kinds.
I'm just saying, you're in a different relationship than I am. You're in the same kind of relationship than I'm not sure if everybody.
I don't know. Tim's is pretty close.
To what?
What?
Well, there are times when you're like, you're not sure. Is she mad at me? I know for sure when Amy reaches over and starts doing the radio, she's not happy with me.
That's your
she
cue.
Usually will be like, I'm not gonna mess with the radio because it's the thing. He's very weird about it. He's very weird about his radio, but sometimes she'll be just like. And I'm like, damn, she's pissed at me about something. That's a sign that I'm in the doghouse.
Always the song. It's always what you are playing.
Well,
but here's the thing, too. We've discussed this heavily. Dale does not read the room. He doesn't care about the room. He doesn't give a about anybody else's attitude, moment, temperament. He is willing to risk it and just play what he wants.
That's right.
And so, like, if it's a high-stress situation, he will put on some of the most ridiculous music and make it worse. I'm like, if you don't want me to bite your face off right now, turn that off. Because you're sending me to a third dimension. And if you really care about the quality of this entire experience, just turn it off. Just give me 5 minutes to, like, woosah and sit in this seat with, like, just some chill music or nothing for a minute. And then we can turn the music back on. He's not doing that.
Back to the language. I took Isla to dance yesterday, and we get to dance, and we're there a couple of minutes early. And we were at this light that we were going to turn. It was a 2-lane left-hand turn, and I was in 1 lane. The car on the inside of me was going to do a U-turn and go back the other way. And so they were waiting on oncoming traffic before they could make that turn. And I've made that turn. That same very U-turn. So I know what that person's doing. The guy behind him is laying on the horn. He's sitting there. He's like, I've been waiting on this light to change, and here you are holding me up, waiting on oncoming traffic to do your U-turn. I'm ready to go. Honk, 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 honk.
I hate that.
And I was like, I said something like, what the f***?
You did? Right in front of Isla?
Mm-hmm. I was saying it. I was like, I said something like that, like what the and we drove on, and the dance studio is just another 1/10 of a mile.
Yeah,
So we pull in,
super close.
and I was like, Isla, I was like, when I was like, you ever sometimes hear me talk and know I said a bad word, but you don't know what the word is, but you know it's a bad word, but you've never heard it before, you don't know what it means. You're like, yeah, I do. And I was like, all right. I was like, sometimes I'm gonna make a mistake and say some of them words, but you're not allowed to say them till you're at least 16, 17, 18 years old. I was
Oh,
like,
really? We've given her an age.
I was like, Isla, I was around my dad and he cussed a lot. And I was like, but I knew when he cussed, I knew the words and I knew what they meant. I said, but I wasn't allowed to say them. And I didn't say them till I got old enough to say them, especially in front of your mom and dad. I was like, do not say them. And I was like, I said, when you're 16, 18-ish, she's like, what about 17?
And the conversation's over. And we've lost her.
I know.
Now we're just
That's
negotiating
where their head
numbers.
is at.
Yeah.
You're like, 16, 18 years old.
That's when you know you said too much.
17.
Like you've talked it so hard
Yeah.
that she's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the point of the was,
She's like, wait, you skipped
but
one.
I get to do something cool at
You
17.
skipped 17.
17, take the year off.
Yep, 17. Is that? What about 17? Can I say it then?
Yeah, that sounds like negotiating how many bites we have left with Nicole. I always tell her like, let's just do a few. Let's start with a few. She's like,
I feel like
how
that.
about 5? I'm like, okay, great. 5 sounds good.
I know that it's futile, but I feel like that trying to have a reasonable conversation, like trying to reason, is good for them.
You can do that with Isla. You can I feel like we've always
Yeah.
been able to do that with her. She's
like the point of that
more
whole
rational.
conversation I had, where there wasn't really how to try to tell her not to say bad words. It was really just like an exercise
for you or for her? For both?
her.
For her.
Yeah, to see what she accomplished.
Do you want to see if she was paying attention also? Yeah. Okay.
I wonder, like, sometimes when I slip, if she's like, what does that mean? Because, I'll say words and Nicole goes, what does that word mean? Not cuss words. Like, I'll be talking in general, just normal conversation. And she don't understand a word, she asks you right away, what does that mean? Like I said immediately the other day. And she goes, what is immediately? And so,
Really?
yeah.
She didn't do that with me. We
Dude, I'm
just
telling
fight.
you, I have the best time in the car with the kids. Like, we talk. I don't play the radio.
What?
We drive all the way to
You
school.
used to have like a whole playlist. What
I
happened to
know,
that?
but they don't. If we get in the car, I mean, sometimes you get in the car and you just turn on the radio and go, but most of the time I'll get in the car and we drive out of the driveway. And if she doesn't start talking, I start asking questions and we just talk all the way there.
Really? Nope, not me.
Yeah.
That is a no talking thing for me.
Sometimes-
I don't mess with
Sometimes
conversations.
Isla's in a mood and it's like a challenge of trying to get her out of it, like trying to, I'll be like, what are you looking at back there? I can see her in the mirror and she just, and I'm like, we're at an intersection or something. I'm like, what do you see out there?
So that's
Look
just
around.
your goofballness is good for you in that moment because I can't do that. Usually, if they're in a bad mood, it's because we had an argument before we got out
Yeah.
of the door.
She's in a
Somebody
bad
was
mood because it's
dilly-dallying. Somebody
morning
was
gloomy and she don't want to go to
Doesn't
school.
want to go to school. Yeah. Well, Nicole
So I'm
and
like,
I. So
I'm
I
trying to
usually
break-
take Nicole to school, and you take
I'm
Isla.
trying to crack that.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I just put the radio on and hopefully the music
Yeah.
soothes everybody.
Sometimes I play Danger Summer
Ugh.
and ask her if she knows who's singing it. She never gets it wrong.
Sometimes, every time.
She never gets it wrong.
No, she doesn't get it wrong. She loves A Dangerous Summer. So do you. I'm not. I'm a little surprised by the fact that you don't just play that every time you get in the car, like you used to.
Most of the time we're like wanting to talking. Instead of calling somebody, I'm going to talk to them. It's kind of the same thing. Like usually when I'm in the car by myself, as soon as I get in the car, I'm like, got to call somebody. Who can I call to make this, while I'm driving toward the destination, I'll have a conversation that might be important.
But I thought we discussed that we're not going to do that anymore.
Oh, I'm doing that.
God.
I call Amy and I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm writing Christmas cards.
Really?
Well, we forgot shoes at ballet. I can't remember who was sitting in that room, but I think it was this person. You might want to text them and see if they have Isla shoes, but I can go back. I'm like, well, why don't you just go back and see if they're there?
I'm
So
right
he goes
next.
back.
I'm right next to it.
I hang up because I'm literally handwriting Christmas cards. And he knows this. And I'm like, okay, let me know. And so we hang up. 30 seconds later, he calls back. He's like, nope, they're not there. I'm like, okay, just come home. What does it matter? They're not going to, nobody stole her shoes. Somebody we know has them, or they're in lost and found. It's going to be fine. They hang up. Then he calls me back again. And I forget why, but at this point, I'm like, I'm not even listening.
Isla thought it was a different parent. And so I don't know.
The gentleman's name that got the shoes, his name is Parker.
Yeah.
She thought that I said Harper, which does not, Harper is her friend
Different
at school.
child,
Doesn't go to
different parent.
ballet.
So
And
we
I'm like,
call
no.
mom back.
Just to clarify.
We're all confused. And Amy's like, guys, just come on back.
Just get back here.
Just get back.
Quit calling
And we
me.
hang up, and me and Isla are like, my gosh, what an attitude. What an attitude.
Nobody gives a about all of the stress and all the things I got to do. All they care about is quality.
Me and Isla are driving
clarifying
going,
this and that.
we're just trying to do the right thing. We're just trying to find these shoes.
Just
Mom's a
do it.
bad
Why do I
mood.
have to be involved? God dang. Hi, guys. Dale and I are back in the Dirty Mo Media studio for another round of Bless Your Heart, and we're excited for your questions this week. What you got?
All right, our first question, very Christmas themed. Ask Amy today.
Okay.
Carly wants to know: do you guys have any traditions with the girls, and what about any you had as a kid?
With the girls, Christmas tradition number one is picking out the tree. So we always go to the farmer's market and let the girls pick the tree. We've had some fake trees in the past, and the lights always die so quickly that it's annoying. So the real ones smell good, and so that's our first tradition. The second one I started with Kelly's kids way before we had kids with gingerbread houses, and so we do that on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone comes over, and there's like 10 to 12 kids that sit around the table and all decorate gingerbread houses
We built
together.
about 6 show houses, right? Yeah, roughly half a dozen houses.
No, there's like 10 to 12. There's,
Oh, really?
There's
a
a lot
more
of
than
kids.
that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just saying, it's robust.
He's involved, clearly.
No, not really.
Do you guys like have competitions? And,
He's sitting on the couch holding up the pillows when we do gingerbread.
Yeah. It's messy.
It is messy.
Yeah. What about any when you guys were
When
younger?
I was a kid, I mean, we always drove around and saw the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Back then, too, like the neighborhoods were like more packed in, or where I grew up, they were. So it was easy to go to like a nice neighborhood and like see the Christmas lights everywhere. And they had some of the drive-through things that we always did with grandparents. That's pretty much it as far as that goes. Like going to see the mall Santa.
Yeah.
Mall Santa was always a little scary, but we did it.
Yeah.
We've stopped doing Santa so much with our girls. We used to take Isla to Sweetgrass to see the Santa Claus there. And then we saw a new Santa by accident, and that started some questions. So now we try to avoid the close-ups. We didn't really have a choice here recently. We had a Santa Claus come visit us at the saloon. And so Santa Claus
Santa
walks
Claus
in.
came up and said,
Kelly organized
said,
this.
"What's your name?" And she's like, "You're supposed to know my name."
Yeah, and I said, it's Isla. And then he said, Isla? I'm like,
Oh
man, he's screwing this up left and right.
Yeah.
And then he goes, are you Kelly? And I'm like,
It's like, Santa, what are you doing?
Santa, hush.
Santa.
Say less.
Yeah. Yeah, Santa, don't
say
talk.
less.
Gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
All right, next one from Pam. She wants to know if you guys have any Christmas movies that are your favorite.
Christmas movies?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Christmas Vacation, probably number one.
Oh, like the old one with Chevy Chase?
Yes. And Home Alone. We've been watching that one on
A
repeat.
lot of Home Alone this year.
Our kids like watching that in July.
Yeah.
They love
that's
that
a
movie.
timeless movie, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing about the Santa Claus trilogy with Tim Allen?
I didn't really get into that. I think
Really?
that was a little too old for that one when I was a kid.
We did
And
the
they've
one
watched
with-
it. But
What's the one with, is it Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell, we watched that one the other day.
Yeah.
They're both in it.
What is that? The Christmas Chronicles or
Christmas
something?
Chronicles.
That's a
Yeah,
good
they
one.
watched that.
Yeah, it's all right.
They like the Grinch. All
Grinch.
versions of the
Grinch
Grinch.
is good.
I get a lot of flack for this. My favorite's the Polar Express.
Oh yeah, we like the Polar
we did.
Express.
Polar
They-
Express was really big the last probably 5 years. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of slowed down.
Back on the downslope.
Oh man, we watched it.
We watched
so
the hell out of that.
yeah,
That one's another
many
one too. They'll watch
times.
in July. Nicole especially will watch that all
Yeah.
year long.
You can overplay it. Like Elf, I feel like is overplayed.
I love the Elf.
It's
too,
a nice,
yeah.
it's a good movie, but it's too much now.
Yeah.
I can't watch it.
It's a lot.
Yeah. What about any Christmas songs? Do you have a favorite there?
Favorite Christmas song is Carol of the Bells. It's the girl's favorite too. There's a version too that Lindsay Sterling plays, and she's a violinist, and so it's awesome. That one's probably the favorite. You?
That's good.
Last Christmas.
Last Christmas?
Oh, good one.
That feels like you.
I thought you guys would say
What the hell is that
Dale's
supposed
new
to mean?
karaoke song is Last Christmas.
No.
Oh, really?
Singing it.
Christmas.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, not singing it. I just like it. I think it's a good song. Lot of different versions.
That's funny. I thought you guys would say Blue Christmas by Elvis.
No, he didn't. We haven't
No.
listened to any Elvis. in
Hallelujah's a
forever.
good song. Who sings that?
I don't think that's a Christmas song.
Yeah.
No. We
I don't
can
know.
sing it during Christmas. Then it becomes Christmas.
Oh my gosh. All right. Our next one's from Carter. He needs some advice. This is the first holiday season he's spending with his girlfriend, and they both have very strong family traditions, but they're at a crossroads on how to split up seeing each other's families. Is it a big deal if they do separate Christmases with, I guess, their own families, or try to, figure out which one gets a sacrifice?
I feel like if they're not engaged, like they're dating, but they're not even like engaged, married, or any of that, then they can totally do separate Christmases. Like you are not obligated. And if it's that important to you to stick with your traditions with your family, then just do it separately. Because I feel like if you don't, and you're not that far along in your relationship and somebody skips something, then like your family's mad at you. And then like the girlfriend or whoever didn't get to do what they wanted missed out, and they're going to be resentful.
Yeah.
Even just like a little bit of that, it's not a good foundational thing for your relationship.
Yeah.
I say just do it separate.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agree.
Yeah. For strong family traditions, that's tough to break.
It is.
Once you do, it's hard to go right back to it.
It is. I feel like you just need more time in the relationship where it doesn't feel like you're giving something up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get that.
Are you? Is this
Is
your
that a
question?
question?
This is a
Tim,
real
is this
question.
your question?
This is a
It's a
real
Tim's
question.
question.
I knew that was coming. I knew it. No, that is not me. No, we were doing separate Christmases. I feel the same
Of course you are.
way. Yeah. So, what does that mean?
I totally feel like
That
was-
felt like a nail in the coffin. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like he totally asked that question for himself.
He did.
No.
That was
And
for
he's like-
Definitely not.
Alex.
And now he's sitting here after he heard the answer, and he's like,
Yep.
"Oh yeah, we're
separate
doing separate.
Christmases.
Yeah.
We're doing separate."
I just texted her.
You just
I'm
texted
not
her.
coming. I'm not making it.
Not making it.
Next one's from Corey. Any surprises on your Spotify Wrapped this year?
I didn't even look at Spotify Wraps because I don't play it enough to have like values. I don't think. Dale's aged him a little bit. A lot of people's were older. Nobody's Spotify Wrap came back and said you're younger than you are.
Yeah. Yeah, this year they had the new age feature. It tells you
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I
age
was
your
like
music is.
85 or something.
85.
I thought you were in your 60s.
Yeah, it was just old. But I mean, I'm listening to pop punk, Danger Summer. So like,
Yeah.
what is that? What is it doing?
I don't know, but he was really affected by it. He was shocked and affected. I took a video of him looking at that, and he was like,
I found a bug in the software.
You did?
Yeah, the age thing.
I don't know. I have a 27.
I will say
so was
this.
pumped.
It says on there too, do not let this affect your feelings. Like, don't
Oh,
worry
sure
about
it
this.
does.
It's
No,
just a
it's in
thing.
the very tiny print.
Everybody got affected.
Yeah.
The one thing that I nobody gives about your Wrapped, but I'll say this: on YouTube, my YouTube was better. So check.
Because YouTube showed him that he watches himself more than anything.
YouTube had a new rap too.
YouTube had
Didn't
a
you
Wrapped.
guys discuss this? Wouldn't he call you?
No, we didn't talk.
No?
We didn't talk about this actually. So here it is. So my top interests on YouTube. Amy, what do you believe is number one?
Race videos.
NASCAR race replays. Number two,
Chateau rebuilds.
home renovation ideas is number 4.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
in there.
All right,
Number 2 is music videos.
classic rock music. What would be number 3? What did we always have to fall asleep to when you first moved in?
Oh, World War II videos.
Military history, number 3. And finally, number 5. What do I like to do? What do I like to explore when I go
Dive bars.
exploring abandoned places?
Oh.
Oh wow, that's a good YouTube rabbit hole.
So
Now you don't have to go.
it says you're drawn to content that takes you on an exciting journey. You've watched travel vlogs and explored abandoned places, showing a love for discovery. You are the adventurer. the Wonder Seeker, the Challenger. My YouTube award, most likely to find the coolest vintage find while on a road trip with friends. Yeah. And then it said you could go to your music, YouTube music, right? And I'm thinking, well, this should look a lot like my Spotify Wrapped, right? But no, nothing like it. So in my Spotify, it's all pop punk, Angels and Airwaves, Dangerous Summer. That's it. All in the top 5.
What's the playlist that you've made, right?
It's just whatever you listen to the most is what it gives you. It gives you yeah. So, on YouTube, my number 1 song is that APT song.
Mm-hmm.
APT, whatever that is. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno
Okay.
Mars.
Okay.
Because apparently my girls, we must have
watched
played
the
that
hell
for
out of
them.
that.
Okay.
Number 2, and I'm guilty of this, Heart and Soul by Tapao. That is an old, remember?
Yeah.
Give me a little Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul.
Burn It Down by Parker McCullum is number 3. And then Stand Back by Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, not shocked. I'm surprised that's not number 1. We must really have gone through a hard month with Apate.
And then Wanted by Alan Jackson is number 5.
He plays that one for me to try to keep me up. That's funny.
I listen to Jake Owen the most.
Really?
Really?
I must listen to that song, I'll Go Anywhere,
Oh, yeah.
more than
The one you sang
anybody
in
in
my
the world.
voicemail?
Yeah. Number 2, Taylor Swift, The Eagles, The Dangerous Summer.
There you
They
go.
made the list, and then Morgan Wallen.
Uh-huh.
And my favorite videos, Dale Jr. Download.
Hey. there
He
you
watches
go.
himself.
World War II sleep stories.
Okay.
What? Who even knew that was a thing?
Yeah.
It'll be
niches
like-
World War II sleep
it'll be like,
stories,
here's
lullabies by Hitler.
It'll be like, here's 4 hours of facts from World War II to go to sleep to.
Do
Really?
you remember any of them?
He's asleep by the first one.
Part-time explorer. History for the sleep. So it just gives you like
I got a
history.
question. When are you listening to this?
I don't know. And then the Joe Rogan Experience, is number 5.
Okay.
I've never seen you watch Joe Rogan.
I know, right? I mean, I've watched some clips.
Like some clips, but like you're
yeah.
not watching full episodes
No.
on YouTube.
I know.
Maybe it is bull.
That is crazy.
Pretty
Maybe
neat.
it's just trying to get you to lean into something that's like wanting you to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know when I've put, so instead of like white noise, I'll turn on YouTube videos that'll be like monotone, like, hey, here's 4 hours of this to put you to sleep. And it's intended to be like, and it'll be military history, like World War II or, just world, the Greek, the fall of the Roman
Greek
Empire.
mythology?
It'll be whatever, and it'll just be like, just a person talking in monotone, like. Blah, 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 blah.
I've always told Dale he needs to create a racetrack white noise machine, like small tracks, big tracks. The announcers from back in the day.
Every time you tell me that, it takes me back to when I was broadcasting the 24 Hours of Daytona, not many years ago, and I had my camper, my bus, in the infield, and I got out of the booth at around 11 or 12 o'clock, and I'm going to go down there and go to sleep and get up at 8 and get right back in the booth. And I go down there, and it was awesome. You had, say there's 50 cars on the racetrack, and all of them sound different.
Yeah.
Right? There's Porsches, BMWs, all types of different cars. They all sound different. And they're just running around. And so, like, I agree. There needs to be like a sound machine that's an endurance, a European endurance race, like the 24 Hours of Le Mans or something.
Well, I mean,
like that.
so he always liked like a train, which isn't like a pretty consistent sound.
Oh yeah, well, not a train, but more of a box car. The clickety clack ride, like if you was riding in a box car, what that would sound like.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have that when we first met. I had that sound machine, and I would play that.
I bought it.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I liked it. It was a clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the boxcar
Well, I mean, nothing. Please
because I
don't.
felt like I was gonna dream about being in a boxcar.
We're back to adventure seeking.
Yeah,
We hear something.
train
I,
hopping.
I feel like any of those noises are good for falling asleep, but I can't fall asleep like that unless it's like I'm actually at a NASCAR race and I'm in the bus on the couch or in the bed or whatever, and like I can hear that and it's far enough away and muffled, then I
You
can fall
need
asleep to it.
dead silence,
Dead silence.
and that is strange
That's
to me
strange.
because when it's dead
Pitch black,
silence,
dead silence.
my mind is loud as hell. Like all the things in my mind going on are like they go, all right, turning the volume up. And it's like, what are we doing tomorrow? What do we do? What do you think about this? What should we do? What should we fix it? What should we do about that? Let's solve this problem. You know, it's all these little things happening in my head.
Yeah, we're polar opposites in that regard.
Dang.
You hear every little noise too if it's dead silent.
Yeah.
Like the street going on outside. You're like, what is that? That's a car. And that's how my mind goes.
Yeah.
Well, we live out in the middle of the country,
That's
so if we
true.
start hearing noises, it's coyotes or something like that.
That would
I'll
keep
tell
me
you,
up all night.
when we had the house in Key West,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was very
mopeds.
loud.
Oh
mopeds
yeah.
and it was
ambulances.
awesome. I mean, it was like
That's good.
that was like the sound, the tropical sound of Key West.
Yeah.
Some drunk riding home from
Yeah.
the bar.
Yeah.
Occasionally you get a wipe out. Oh,
Yeah.
and get up and scrape.
They all sounded the same.
Yeah,
And they're super
the
loud. And,
Suzukis.
you know, the house is like right on the street.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's awesome. Well, piggybacking off that question, is there something in life that you wish had a Spotify Wrapped that doesn't?
What?
Like how many times you went
Sorry
to
again?
like if
Something else in life that you wish had a Spotify rap, like
Yeah.
an analyzation.
Mm.
What'd you say?
Your fridge?
Your fridge.
That'd be a good one. Yeah. Like, what did you?
How many times do you open and look
No,
and
like,
close
what
it
did
again?
you get out of here the most?
How many
What were
ti-
the top 5 things you retrieved from the fridge?
That's a good one, Dalton. I don't know. So I don't like seeing all these analyzations. Like I don't wear the ring that tells you how well you slept. Like I don't need that extra info because that would give me anxiety. So I don't think about it too hard. How many glasses of wine you drank? How many same thing.
Oh
like,
yeah, beers. Yeah.
Yeah.
What beers you
Yeah.
drank?
Beer count.
More of? Yeah. Beer count. Oof. Yeah. that would be
that'd
probably
be
not a good
fascinating.
idea there. Having the beer count.
yeah.
Just
Something to
your
think
number
about.
1 beer, your number 2 beer.
That's what I would
Don't
want.
tell me
That's
how
it.
many.
Just
What?
number 1 drinks.
You don't even want to know how many?
Nope.
No.
It's probably not a good number.
Oh. How many hours in the video game seat?
It's just I'm just talking about this is making me want to get to it. Give me a
I mean, you are
give me
getting
some
to it.
beers. Let's go to the bar, guys. What do you say?
All right. Well, our next one is from Tom, and he wants to know what your opinion is on New Year's resolutions. Are they stupid or a good motivator for the new year?
So New Year's resolutions, I can't say that they're completely stupid because some people like to have the goals set up for the year. I feel like that they're too extreme, then you're kind of setting yourself up for disappointment unless it's like a rollover goal. You know what I mean? Like I almost got there last year. I'm going to try it again. I don't know. I feel like we've talked about the dry January thing. I think that's honorable, but also kind of extreme.
I like to keep mine to myself. So if I fail, no one knows.
No one knows.
Smart.
Like
I
I
don't-
like to have them,
Yeah.
and I like other people to have them, but I'm not going to tell you what mine are. And I'm
I
just
definitely
gonna,
don't make any. I'm going to keep trying to battle the typical things.
I have one. We'll see. We'll see if it works out.
I was gonna share it.
I'm not even going to ask you what it is. I'm not even going to pretend to be interested.
Yeah.
You don't have one.
They're in
Yeah.
the chat saying that keep them obtainable is the big thing. Don't
It
make
is.
this a huge ideology that you're never going to keep.
Yeah,
Smart.
I agree.
Yeah. Do we think New Year's Eve is overrated or underrated?
Oh man, New Year's Eve is amazing.
New Year's Eve is fun. So we got married on New Year's
Yeah.
Eve. It's one of those holidays, especially when you're young, it's like effervescent and fun and everybody goes out and has this big old time. When you get older, like you don't want to battle crowds,
No.
stand in line for the bathroom. So like we don't really want to go out and do all that. But it is like, there's just like this lightness and joy about the holiday. Kind of like Christmas. Like it's not got any bad connotations, I don't think.
I think if you can find a bar that's comfortable, easy, close by, nothing crazy, small, intimate.
You got to find the small towns that have their own New Year's Eve celebration with
Yeah.
something weird. Like I know Mount Olive, North Carolina has a pickle drop.
Oh,
They drop a
really?
pickle instead of a ball. That's fun.
That is fun. We used to do it in we've done it in Key West.
Key
a couple
West,
times.
they have a drag queen and
There's-
a big slipper.
Yeah,
yeah,
drag queen,
like
yeah.
something like that.
at the drag bar, and there's on the other end of the street there's a conch shell that drops, but it's so much busier down there.
Yeah.
So we hit the drag bar.
Key West was crazy because the street is like elbow to elbow. It's packed.
There's people everywhere.
Yeah.
It's packed. So that was different because it's a bit out of. We wouldn't go try to be in something that crazy, but that was Key West.
In any other city,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But I mean, if in this day and time, like, let's go down the street to the pub and have a few drinks, and we'll get back home before midnight. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Solid New Year's.
we're gonna do the polar plunge this year.
Oh.
Speaking
We
of
said we're gonna do
goals
it.
and resolutions, if there is a goal or resolution we make January 1, we've done this a couple times. We're like, next year we're going to do that
We've
polar
said
plunge.
it over and over. Next year we're gonna do it. Next year we're gonna do it.
Yeah. So
This year's the year we're doing it.
we're going to go to the beach and we're going to try to hang out at the pub and then polar plunge. It's a fundraiser that they do every year
Yeah.
That's fun.
in the
They
ocean.
raise money for the Special Olympics.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're gonna be a part of that.
Very nice.
Run off into the ocean. Come right back out. Go to the bar, drink
Freeze
beer.
your ass off.
Yeah. Going to the bar after, it has to be a must after that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We are? I thought we were going to like beeline home,
Sorry.
change clothes, and maybe come back.
Oh well. Yeah. I mean, we'll dry off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like freezing, truly
Sopping
freezing in the pub.
Going to the
No,
bar.
we won't be doing that.
Okay.
But have to be quick because the pub fills up.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. For sure.
That's the thing. Like last year, last time we were in the pub, everybody runs out, and it's like the perfect time to get another drink, go to the bathroom, order some food.
Get a good table.
Yeah. So that's why we don't go.
Yeah. It's too prime of a spot now.
Yeah.
My last question is from Mary. She wants to know if you guys have any tips or fun ideas for her white elephant gift for her family gathering this year.
Oh, we had a good one the other day. What were we gonna do?
The white elephant gift?
We were gonna regift something. Remember?
Oh, I have a pile of stuff to regift. So we do for Christmas with his family. All the adults do a regift white elephant, and so I have started collecting.
Yeah.
Piles
You were
of
out,
stuff.
you were asking me about a specific gift. You were like, "Is this a white elephant gift?" I'm like, "Hell yeah."
My Aura ring. I bought an Aura ring. It was too small for my finger, and so it's been sitting in the box. That's the ring that tells you all the things.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I
Get
was
that
going to
thing
gift
out.
that.
Get it out of here.
That's a good re-gift.
I don't know if it's a good one because it's small. Like it's too small for my fingers
Too
too.
bad.
Yeah. Well,
Too bad.
I say booze is always a good idea. High rock.
I don't know,
Take
man.
some high
That's
rock.
just-
I like getting things that I can use. So
I
like
like-
white elephant gifts are fun if it's thoughtful.
I like to give the gift that no one wants, that everybody's trying not
Yeah.
to land. That's fun for me.
Yeah.
That's my entertainment. Let me put this gift in the rotation and
Get
watch
this
people
out
try
here.
not to end up with it.
Yeah, watch people try to trade that.
You really
thing.
want to
yeah.
invite him over for Christmas.
There's part joy to have the most traded gift
Yeah.
at the party. There definitely is some joy in that.
Yeah, you want it to get stolen, so like it's got to be good for that to
I
happen.
want to go the other way.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get
To
rid
get
of this
stuck.
thing. So here you go. Yeah. There's one funny trend online that they just like wrap things that are in like their grandparents' house or something and
Yes.
put that in the white elephant. I think you go that route. That's always funny.
Yeah, like the crochet thing that sits on the back of the toilet.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
They
that
wrap that
covers the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And give it to is she in the room?
Yeah.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
they're opening it to like somebody else, like, what is this? And it's like, she's like, I think I have something like that. I'm like, it is
Yes.
yours.
That would be fun.
Oh man.
Yeah. But that's all I got for Ask Amy today.
All right. Well, thank you for your questions. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and we will see you next year.
All right, everybody. That's the end of the show. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and check out the YouTube page. We've got a couple of the best of clips floating around on our YouTube page from earlier this year. There's so many great moments during the show. Honey, I've loved it. It's been a blast this year. You've done such an amazing job.
I've had fun.
Also, don't forget, we got a new Arby's partnership, so I'm excited. It's going to be my lunch today. Thank you for becoming part of the Dirty Mo Media family. All the folks at Arby's have done a great job getting involved in our sport, and looking forward to an awesome year coming up. And check out shop.dirtymomedia.com for all the merch, Bless Your Heart merch, all the other podcasts that we have. A lot of great stuff on there. Yep, take it easy. We'll see you.